It's Breakfast with Bob.
Thank you, Poncho Man. Welcome back to Breakfast with Bob from Kona at Huggo's on the Rocks. My name is Bob Babbitt, brought to you by Master Spas. SFuels, right fuel, right time. HOKA, Fly Human Fly. Deboer Wetsuits, Quintana, and of course our Challenged Athletes Foundation. Our next guest, Clement Mignon, who last time you were here, 9th place?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You got 9th place, but what I didn't know, you get a penalty.
Yeah.
When you get out of the penalty box, you're in 39th place.
Yeah.
Right? And you'd been in 3rd when you got the penalty.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my God. And then you still ran your way back up to 9th place. And I look at the, 2:45 marathon. I'm sorry, I'm talking about 2022. Another 2:45 marathon.
Yeah.
7:56:57. So at the end of the day, obviously, top 10 was your goal. So you were okay.
Yeah, exactly. The goal was top 10. So, yeah, finally I was really happy about my race. And also because after 5-minute penalty, it was really difficult to keep the motivation.
Yes.
Especially for my second Ironman and my first Kona. So, yeah, finally it was a really good race and finished 9th place.
Yes.
For my first time. Yeah, really nice.
And you've been dealing with an injury for how long, like this year?
For this year, beginning of September, I have had injury at my knee. It was meniscus lesion, and also my ligament was damaged. When I wanted to exit off the water in the Lamsey Ironman 70.3 race, it was a little bit difficult. It was not sure for me to be here, so I'm really happy to be here and to be almost I'm at 100% of my capacity. So
you feel like you're all the way back?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I did really good 4 or 5 weeks of training, so it's perfect.
Well, and also we've seen so many people. I remember Tim O'Donnell in 2019 ended up running his way to second. He didn't know if he could run a step.
Yeah, right? I know. Also, Kinley also.
Yes,
before,
Kinley. Yep, we've had that a lot of times, and sometimes that rest was more helpful than if they'd just been training.
Yeah, exactly. Especially here in Kona with the heat and humidity. Sometimes you want to do too much training before the race.
Right.
And rest is sometimes the best solution.
Exactly. Yeah, so that Zelms, you say that was a DNF and in Frankfurt. But the other race that was pretty fun this year, you ended up in second in Texas?
Yeah, second in Texas. Yeah, and 3rd in Sable d'Olonne. So the middle of the year was good. After beginning of the year, it was a little bit difficult. With the first race in Miami and Singapore was really tough beginning.
Those were so hot.
Yeah, it was hot, and also I think the preparation was maybe too strong during the winter. So I need some rest, and after some rest, it was a really good result in Texas, for example.
Yes, so Texas was great.
Yeah,
2:44 marathon, 7:48.
Definitely
good performance.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and then San Francisco, you got to jump off a boat, do that Alcatraz. That's a classic race, but that water is so cold.
Yeah, it was really, really cold, and also the start was at 6 a.m., so it was a little bit difficult. But it was a great race with a challenging bike course. So I was in front on the bike, so it was a good race for me.
A good race for you. When you look back at your career, because you've been doing this a while now, what do you look back at as like winning at Ironman France in 2023 in your home country? That had to be pretty damn special.
Yeah, it was the last year in 2023. So for qualification, I won in Nice. So I live in Nice since 4 years now. So it was a very special race for me.
Oh, you live in Nice?
Yeah, I live in Nice. Yeah, I'm only at 1K of the start. So we live with Marjolaine, my girlfriend, who is pro also.
And she just raced Vegas? She raced Vegas?
Yeah, she raced Vegas, and she did also Nice this year. She finished 4th.
Yeah, she got 4th at the Worlds.
Yeah, so it was a good race for her, and we are very happy about that. Yeah.
That's so cool. And then after, obviously, you don't want to think too far ahead, but are you planning to do 70.3 Worlds as well this year, or is your season pretty much done?
It's difficult to know now. I have the qualification, but with my injury, the knee is okay, but after Ironman, it's difficult to know
Right.
how will be the recovery, how will be my knee. So I will see, because I need to race also for Dubai, the grand final of T100.
Right.
So yeah, the season is not finished after Kona.
Is that a tough balance between you got the T100 series, you got the Ironman Pro series? You're sort of doing both.
Yeah, exactly. I try to do both this year, but yeah, finally you need to choose. For the next year, I will do a choice. For the next year, I will see, because it's not possible to be competitive at this level, because now the level is crazy.
It is crazy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the T100, you're getting all the Olympians moving in.
Yeah, also. And in 2 years, the level of triathlon has changed a lot. So it's really good for the sport, for the triathlon. So, but you need to be focused on races and not to do too much races for nothing result.
When you got into the sport, did you start out in the ITU?
I did some short distance, but not too much short distance, because I was in French team in junior. But at the end of my last year of junior, I started 70.3 in Lanzarote in age group, and I was directly qualified for Nice, the World Championship in 2019.
Okay.
And directly after, I decided to do professional. Pro. Yeah.
And I look at like 2021, you win like 4 wins in 2021, right? Yeah.
And it was my first year as a pro.
D'Huez.
Yeah.
And
yes, at the beginning I tried to do just races in France, because when you start as a pro, it's difficult to
travel. Yeah, to travel.
Yeah, exactly. So for my first year in 2021, the goal was just to do races in France, because we have really good races in France.
Yes.
So it was the first step, and yeah, it was really perfect for me, and I complete this with good win. So yeah, really happy about this first year in 2021.
And then, so when in 2021, was that your first World Championship experience when you went to the 70.3 Worlds?
Yeah. It was my first big travel also.
Yes.
And also travel for US.
Yes.
And it was really special, because it was just after COVID also.
Yes.
But yeah, it was really good experience. Also because I have had 5 minutes penalty or so, not for drafting, but for blocking. So because I didn't know these rules before, because
the rules are so different. You're racing locally, and now you're racing.
But it was a great experience for the year after year.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then so in 2023 you win Nice, but then you go to the Worlds and you get 10th there.
Yeah. So
I'm sure you're like going, if I did the time that I did when I won Nice. But it's different. Competition is a different level.
It was good because it was another top 10 in the world. So
in your hometown,
it was good. But I was in front with Sam Lello at the beginning with great legs. I swim in front, and until the 80k I was in front with him. But after my stomach was not really good, some stomach issues, and it was impossible to take some gels or other things at water.
Right.
So I finished after the marathon with just Coke. And finally I finished 10, so it's not bad finally, but yeah, my legs was really good, so I hope to have the same legs this year.
And the fact that you've been injured, you still feel like, hey, you know what, I finished 9th, I want to do better than that this time.
Yeah, exactly. I finished 9th with injury and also with 5 minute penalty, so yeah, the goal is to do better.
Always.
But yeah, top 5. Top 5 could be
Top 5 would be good,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, could be good, but the level is better also. Yeah.
How hard is it when both boyfriend and girlfriend are both doing this sport? Like, you have a great race, Marjolaine doesn't have a good race.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm so excited, I had a great race. She's like, I didn't. It's like, how do you?
Yeah. No, sometimes it's difficult, but we try to help each other together. Because, for example, Marjolaine, the beginning of season was terrible. She has a lot of injury and health problem, but finally she finished 4th in Nice for the World Championship.
Right.
So yeah, it was a very good moment after bad memories. So yeah, I think it's better when we do together good results. But sometimes it's not possible, and we try to help each other, and we go, when we look forward in the right direction.
what race did you do where you realized you could be one of the best? Where you were racing good people, and you knew, okay, I made the right career choice here. I can be one of the best in the world here.
Yeah, I think like T100 San Francisco, when I was in front of the bike and was the best time on the bike. You think, yeah, you can be on this challenging course, you can be good. And also in Kona, when 2 years ago for my second Ironman, I was directly after 25k third place.
Yes.
And finally finished ninth with injury and also with 5 minutes penalty. Yeah, finally, yeah, it's possible to do great things, but now it's difficult to do the perfect race, you know. So
it's always, and what's cool is sometimes the race that means the most isn't necessarily the win. It's a race that you sort of surprised yourself. You came from behind, or you dealt with a penalty and just put that away.
Yeah, it's the same. Last year in Nice, legs was really, really good, I think, to finish on the podium, but I never had stomach issues, and on this day I had finally, but sometimes you can't control all things. But yeah, it's a sport.
Well, and then in 2023 you win the World Triathlon Long Distance Championships.
Yeah, it was really good memories because Marjolaine won also. So we were on the same race and we won together the same day. So
you both won.
Yeah, it was a really good moment.
That is a cool moment when you both win world. And
it's a really good beginning.
Where was that? The World Tri Champs that year.
Ibiza.
Oh, that was at Ibiza. How fun.
Yeah, it's really
a beautiful area.
Yeah, place for triathlon. Yeah,
that is very cool. Well, I'm glad you're healthy. That's the thing that matters, because I'm sure there were times over this last month or so where you're like, am I? Because it's not cheap to fly over here.
Yeah.
You're like thinking, I don't want to go there and not be able to be able to race.
Yeah, finally I'm really happy to be here and to be able to take the starts Saturday. So
I love it. Well, have yourself a great race, Clement.
Thank
pleasure.
You.
Always a pleasure to chat with you.
Thank you. Thank you so
much. Clement
much.
Mignon has been our guest. How about a round of applause? Pacho Man, take us out.
Good morning. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? 'Cause it's breakfast with Bob.